Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. This one's a short but a sweet one and kind of a little bit of a fun one to go and talk about. Now, as you guys probably know, we're waiting for the PlayStation 5 Pro to go come out. It's been rumored a lot, we've talked about a lot, we've made a lot of videos on it, and if you guys enjoy the coverage, make sure you guys are subscribed. But when it comes to this, we have a little bit of a trickster in the gaming community. If you guys have been around for quite some time, Kojima himself has always been a big hype man, showman, and of course, always likes to tease things out. So it seems like we actually maybe saw a cool picture over here of Kojima maybe going and testing out and showing the PlayStation 5 Pro. So subscribe if you guys want, leave a like, your thoughts and comments. A little bit of a quick one, but we also get to go and celebrate my birthday tomorrow too, so we're gonna be doing some fun streams, so be on the lookout for that. But anyway, a big thing over here is I know it's not maybe not looking like a crazy picture first and foremost over here, looking at good looking Mr. Kojima-san himself. But a few things to note. They are showing very early gameplay of a certain game that I'm looking forward to, Death Stranding 2. As you guys would probably remember from the first one, that game was very graphically intensive, very hardcore, next level, like basically technology being built into it, mocap stuff, huge environments, everything. And Kojima's also someone who wants to push it to the limits. So there's one thing to know that I know for 100% sure, Kojima is not going to release his game only on baseline PS5. That's a given. So obviously, what would you assume? Kojima also has even been on PlayStation showcases. He's the higher up, you know, he's a big boy over there. Everyone loves him. And of course, he's made some of the biggest games on the entire planet. So obviously, PlayStation is going to do what? Send them PlayStation 5 test kits to go utilize their consoles. And this is where a lot of people online are kind of having fun with it. Like, this is like a fun video, just so you guys like the speculation. If you guys kind of have a chance to go and see this, right over here is a very peculiar object. First and foremost, because let me show you guys this. Your PlayStation controller. Look at the PlayStation controller. Look at it in your hands. I think you guys are following. Look at then the cords themselves. Where do the cords go? Follow along with the lines. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So then for some odd reason, the controller through the USB is, for whatever reason, connected to a random, for some odd reason, covered up object. Literally right here, if you guys are not following along. So why would Kojima, who is, you know, obviously Kojima, and likes the showmanship of the entire planet, why would he plug in his PlayStation 5 controller into a random object? So, and also, why was that random object covered? What have we been seeing leaks on that at some point there's going to be a standard for the PlayStation 5 Pro for optimization, graphics, etc., etc. And as well, what game would we most likely assume, because we don't even have a release date on it yet, would be launching on the PS5 Pro? I think right now we saw the very first hidden leaked images of a real-life working PS5 Pro dev kit. So right now, we have now seen the PS5 Pro in the wild. Now, this is on the speculation side. I don't want to confirm it, but like, it's kind of one of those things where if you kind of follow a brain and you kind of know, like, the rumor is very soon, like the next few weeks we'll be expecting it. Now, do we know it's gonna be true? We're not sure, but we see this and we're like, oh, that's intriguing. So once again, we may have seen the very first ever PS5 Pro, and it's fun, kind of funny too, because I genuinely thought that this was like, so, you know, like I saw the news, like obviously, like I like to report on the news, so I'll see stuff on like Reddit or Twitter, and sometimes, you know, show it to you guys, so you guys can kind of like, you know, don't have to worry about it, search for it, whatever. It's kind of like the purpose of the videos, you know. So I was seeing everyone freaking out and getting hyped up, bro, and I literally thought it was this. Like, I thought it was this random box over here, and I'm like, why is everyone all so excited for the console? But I really think it's more of this, because you see the USB cord plugged in, whatever. So anyway, people are hyped up. You guys look at this type of stuff, and then this is where a lot of people, obviously a lot of our YouTube homies do as well, are like, wait a second here. Wait a second, what's going on? PS5 Pro being covered? Eyes. PS5 Pro dev kit? Eyes. Everyone's kind of like, ooh. Like, ooh. I mean, I covered some other random news throughout the days, which I thought were pretty good, like, you know, a lot of Star Wars stuff. But either way, this is like some big stuff. And a lot of people, I'm convinced there's a PS5 Pro over there. Awesome guy, cool. AEO, always hard at work, wouldn't doubt it, you know. But everyone's kind of like, everyone who kind of has eyes is out there and using them eyes to go and see this. And now we're also, you know, just seeing kind of sneaky pictures all over here. Like these, it's not a lot. Like, this is all like totally rumor mill. Like, don't get me wrong. It's kind of like the fun part of it. But like, what is this? You know, like, doesn't this kind of look a little bit like the bottom side of a PlayStation 5? You know, like, doesn't it kind of look like that? I know it's like you got to like scrunch your eyes, and don't get me wrong, it's a little bit on the very subtle amount there. But like, where do you usually put your console? kind of somewhat out of sight, out of mind. You may not realize that literally this right here is sitting there as you're looking at your console. And obviously, Kojima doesn't want to get yelled at by PlayStation figureheads. Or maybe this is a tease. So kind of going back to the both like double step, because I think it's just kind of fun news to go and cover. But like you look at this and like he's a showman. He likes to make like fake accounts. He likes to make weird schemes going on, test the limits, try like demos for games. Don't forget, I still remember PT. But like you see all this stuff. And like he's just the type of guy who would maybe PlayStation would hit up and be like, hey, we want to announce this console. Let's get the whole internet talking about it again. Like, let's see what's up. It just makes sense. Like, it's just kind of a fun little story for us to go and look at and see it. So Kojima, this man, might have actually went and teased everything out. So obviously, like I said, people are very curious on it. People are talking about it, and we're kind of looking for stuff like Death Stranding, which once again, why not? Let's just talk about it really quick for like just fun stuff in the background. Can we all please collectively realize once again, this game is going to be hopefully a fantastic game. I really like the first one. But look at how graphically crazy this game is. So imagine this game with ray tracing. Imagine this game having even run on an old PS5. Because I mean, even the OG like Death Stranding was a hardcore game. It was a very intensive game with a lot of physics going on, open worlds, like snow animations, everything. Like Kojima doesn't like to mess around when he's making crazy games. So like, do you really think all of this, for whatever reason, dude, is not going to go and like work? It's not going to like be a PS5 Pro. Like, you really think Kojima, of all people, would not do that? So this is just fun. Like, I mean, although this does kind of look like a random like rock opera, like, let's be honest, bro, I'm waiting for him to like break out in a song and talk about his life. But like, yeah, dude, I can't wait for this game. But it really makes sense for the PS5 Pro. And we haven't really seen too many big games kind of come out there as well. Like, just for like just games in general. Like, we don't really know what to be hyped up for the PS5 Pro. So then what if they also maybe use this as an example? We know it's coming out at some point for 2025. What in theory, if like, hey, you can play this game, one of the craziest Kojima games ever on PS5 Pro. And I was also talking maybe Monster Hunter Wilds too as well. Like, there are a lot of these are options that are possible, and we keep on expecting that September was the month that we'll hear like a big announcement with it. We're now hearing rumors on the state of play. Like, a lot of this stuff just kind of maybe is making sense, and it might actually be just everyone waiting for the PS5 Pro to get released. So I want to know your thoughts. Like, this is like fun stuff. This is like we're all just looking at things and gamers just patiently waiting for it. Who, like consoles. I think it is. Like, I genuinely think that's the PS5 Pro, and I think they've been testing out games, and we've heard rumors that devs have had them too. Like, I think it is. Like, I think that's our very first setting for it, which is kind of neat and kind of cool. Because, well, duh, like, I want the console. I want to tell you guys to go buy it. Like, I want to be a fun experience, for everyone. So that's about it for me, I think, on this video. Let me know your thoughts and comments on this whole espionage. Like, if you guys want to, we will be doing some fun birthday stuff, maybe in a birthday stream on YouTube as well. Go get drunk, have fun, plan to do it on Twitch as well. So I just appreciate you guys all for watching. Follow if you guys are new, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys all for just being alive.